Hello, time for Poem of the Week. And this week I've chosen a poem by an American poet called E. Cummings. The E stands for Edward Estlin. He wrote hundreds, perhaps thousands of poems, and many of them might be considered sort of poems for grown-ups. This one in here is great for kids. It's called Maggie and Millie and Molly and May. Goes like this. Maggie and Millie and Molly and May went down to the beach to play one day. And Maggie discovered a shell that sang so sweetly she couldn't remember her troubles, and Millie befriended a stranded star whose rays 5 languid fingers were. And Molly was chased by a horrible thing which raced sideways while blowing bubbles, and May came home with a smooth round stone, as small as a world and as large as a loan. For whatever we lose, like a you or a me, it's always ourselves we find in the sea. And that's it. I love it. It's got a lovely rhythm to it. The rhymes are very subtle, but they're there. It's got some beautiful images and also contains a little bit of mystery. That last bit of the poem, the last few lines, as small as a world, right? Weird. Worlds aren't small. As large as a loan, an immeasurable feeling. It's always ourselves we find. I'm not quite sure what he's talking about there. What do you think? Another thing you might have noticed if you have read the poem is that there are no capital letters, right? Even in his name, E. Cummings, it's all lowercase. Why? Well, E. Cummings was a bit of a rule breaker. He loved to experiment and play with grammar and format. Have a look at some of his other poems if you like, to see what else he's done. Or you could just enjoy this one. All right, that's all for now. Bye-bye.